Hey guys, and welcome to my quest guide on King of the Dwarves, which was released on January 4th, 2011. The quest requirements for this quest require the Forgiveness of a Chaos Dwarf and My Arm's Big Adventure. The skills that you're going to need are 68 mining, 70 smithing, and 77 strength. Also note that none of these stats can be boosted with potions, and you must also be able to defeat a level 160 Chaos Dwarf. So items you're going to need a pickaxe of any kind, you're going to need 6 soft clay, 6 Mithril Bars, and gear to kill level 160 Chaos Dwarf. So you have to be able to kill this Chaos Dwarf very fast, so if you're under level 100, I suggest you bring combat boosting potions to do so. I also suggest that you bring a Ring of Dueling and a Varrock Teleport to speed things up a little bit. Now I'm going to show you how to get to the start point for this quest. So starting at the Grand Exchange here, all you're going to do is run up to this ladder on the minimap, which is actually a trapdoor, and then you'll climb down and be riding a minecart to Caldergrim. Then you're going to find yourself right about here in Caldergrim, so you're just going to run all the way up to here, around this furnace, and then you'll be right at the quest start right there. So to start the quest here, we're going to speak to the lava flow miner here. We're going to tell him we'd like a tour, and then we're going to say, yes, let's start the quest. So here's a little cutscene showing us an introduction to the lava flow mine. So after that explosion now we're going to have to save all the miners that were buried in all the debris. So you want to look for all the light colored rocks. You see me here, I'm just experimenting, I didn't know what to do at first. So there I found a light colored rock. And then there's another one. And then I'm going to free this dwarf here. Might be some dialogue, and then you'll automatically unmine them and you'll pick them up automatically as well. So you can only hold one at a time, so go talk to the foreman after you pick one up. He'll take them, and then you're going to go save another one. Don't mine the dark rock like I just did there, it doesn't work. Then we'll save this guy, and we're going to bring him right back. Alright, so another small cutscene is going to occur, nothing major. So now we're going to have to save the other miners. So I'm not mining the right rock right here, but there we go, there now I am. So always aim for the light colored ones. I didn't know at the time, which is why you see me mining a couple darker ones that didn't work, like right there for example. But otherwise, here we go, I got some light ones. And I'm going to make a trail to this dwarf over here. You can save the dwarfs in any order you want, just so you know. So we're going to save this dwarf. He's going to appear in our bag automatically, and we'll return him to the foreman. So we're going to run back over to this side again and try to find the light colored rocks. And there we go, finally found it. Then mine these couple rocks out of the way. There we go, free this dwarf. Unconscious and still breathing though. And we're going to return him to the foreman. Good, now we got 2 more to go. So we're going to run back exactly where we were, mine this last rock out of this way, and save this dwarf. Unfortunately, this dwarf is dead. So now we got one last dwarf up here, so you have to run all the way around to this one. All the way to the back, and you can pretty much get him without mining anything. So unfortunately, this one is dead as well. And that's the last dwarf, so we're going to bring him to the foreman. Now we have to go and find Veldeban. So you'll come outside here, Veldeban will automatically talk to you, and then you gotta find him in the crowd there. And then it doesn't really matter what you say right here, but you should just power through all this dialogue as fast as you can. And then this dwarf is going to come and arrest Veldeban. Doesn't matter what you say, they'll arrest him anyway. And then off he goes. And now we're going to go to the main building in the middle of the palace and take part in a meeting. So you're going to go over here through this door, and you're going to go to the stairs, either to the north or south, doesn't matter. Right there. Cool. And then you want to go to the top floor again. So all the way up there. Doesn't matter if you did the east or west stairs. I didn't really know where I was going, as you can tell. So eventually I found the stairs there, and then a cutscene is going to occur again. So now we're going to be a little cutscene here where they're having a discussion about Veldeban and what happened in the mine there with all the miners dying from the explosion. So first thing you're going to do is talk to Veldeban here. Your first thing you're going to want to say is ask why he's so angry, and then you should tell him to calm down. The next you have to talk to all the members of the consultorium here. So it doesn't matter what order. So first I did the yellow fortune director, so ask why did you arrest Veldeban, and then after that say Veldeban's popular, arresting him makes you look worse. Next is the brown engine guy that I'm talking to, so you want to say what did you want to do about the miners, and then after that you should say it was a difficult decision, I understand. So here's the blue opal guy. We're going to tell him to tell you about the lava flow mine. Then after that say, so the Chaos Dwarf blew up the secondary boilers. Good, and then finally the green gemstone. You're going to say, I was there when the explosion happened. And then after that, you're going to say, I rescued some miners. Good, so once you do that, you're going to talk to the general secretary here and tell him that you've talked to everyone that you need to talk to. Now another cutscene is going to happen here really quick. In a second now. There we go. And they're all going to decide to let Veldeban go, and then this dwarf is going to tell them there's a Chaos Dwarf army ready to go or something. So yada yada yada. So now Veldeban's going to be following you, and you're going to lead him outside to the east side of the palace. So go all the way back down all the stairs. If for some reason you were to lose Veldeban, he'll be waiting for you at the pub in East Caldergrim. So here you're going to talk to this guy who's leading the protest. I'm going to try to say his name. So then after you talk to him once, I talked to him twice, but you only have to do it once. Then you can talk to any one of the protesters, and you want to ask them where Mike is, or Meek, or whatever this person's name is. Good, they're going to tell you that he's usually at the pub in West Caldergrim, so we're going to run over up north so we can cross this bridge leading to West Caldergrim. And we're going to go to the pub, which is right by the bank, I believe. Just south of the bank, yep. And we're going to talk to this guy named Lutger. So again, we're going to ask him where Mike or Meek is. Or actually, no, we're going to ask him why he's not participating in the protest first. And then he'll tell you why, and then we're going to go over to the Blackguard headquarters, which is this building directly west of the bank. We're going to talk to class here. So we're going to ask him where Meek is, or Mike. I'm just going to call him Mike for the rest of the video. So he won't tell you at first, and then Veldeban intimidates and threatens him. So he tells you that she's at the top of the tower where you killed the Chaos Dwarf in Foregiveness of a Chaos Dwarf quest. So if you don't remember, you just run south of the pub, or south of the headquarters we were just at, and then it's just this building right here. So you're going to climb all the way to the top again. Up, and there we go. So we're going to talk to her and ask her why she's not taking part in the protest. She's going to say that she doesn't know what to do. Then you're going to suggest that you go to the records chamber. So you're all going to agree on that, and then you're all going to meet at the library then. So Veldeban and Mike are going to leave, and then we're going to go to the library. So just down this tower again. We're going to run all the way north towards the bridge. And it's going to be this building that I'm right in front of right now. Right there. Good. So you're going to talk to Veldeban. So she's going to tell you to talk to the librarian and ask her to let you open the case. So the librarian here, at first he doesn't want to, and then she steps in. So the librarian trusts her, so you're going to get a key. And so now you can open the cabinet. You see me trying to use the clay on there. I'm not supposed to do that yet. So you're just going to open the cabinet here. And then you're going to try and take the keys, and the librarian will stop you. So you're going to try and use the soft clay even, and then he still won't let you do that. So now you're going to use the soft clay on the girl here. Good, and now you're going to talk to the librarian to distract him while she gets all the prints. So you can just say whatever, I imagine. I said something similar to talking about keys. So you'll see her there. She's going to be getting imprints, and she'll give them all to you now. So now that we have all the imprints, we're going to have to find a furnace where we can smelt all these keys. So there isn't one in Caldergrim, so you should teleport to the duel arena with your dueling ring, and we're going to go to Al-Kharid. If you can think of a faster furnace to go to, that is fine too. There's one near Lumbridge as well, Varrock, there's one everywhere. This was just convenient. So I went here, smithed all the ring, or the keys, sorry. Good. And now at this point you can use your Varrock Teleport to teleport to Varrock, and we're going to run back to the Grand Exchange. After this point you can delete all the key molds if you want, or destroy them, sorry, because you'll never have a purpose for them again, so you can save up on inventory space. And we're going to go to the trapdoor like we did at the start of the quest to get back to Caldergrim. Good. And now we're going to meet them back at West Caldergrim. We're going to go right to all the way to the west, just west of the Blackguard headquarters. So you'll see me going there this way. You see me resting here. I was out of energy. I'll skip that. Alright, there we go. So look for that dungeon sign on your mini-map there. And you're going to go ahead and go in and talk to one of those two. And so you're going to have to figure out the pattern here. Luckily it's always the same. So starting from south and going north, you're going to use key number 5 there. You're going to use then key number 1, then key number 4 right here, then key number 6 on this one, key number 3 on the next one, and then finally key number 2. Good, now you can open this door here. And this is going to be the records chamber. So here they're going to figure out that some other guy is supposed to be the lead to the throne. So she's going to take a look at them and see if she can find any flaws, which she doesn't. So anyways, you're going to talk to Veldeban, you're going to ask him to show you to the cave. So here we are, so you enter this cave right to your east right away. And now this is the point where you're going to fight the Chaos Dwarf, sorry. So you really want to make sure that Veldeban doesn't die. This is a really easy fight for really high levels. Don't even need the pot or anything. So they're just going to talk first. And then instantly he's going to start attacking Veldeban. So you're going to help him out. And then once he gets to 1/4 health left, he's going to turn and attack you. So you should really not take any damage. See, he's really weak to stab attacks, as you can see here. So I'm down to 1/4 health, so now he's attacking me, so Veldeban's okay. So finish him off, and then he's going to retreat. Good, and then you're going to talk to Veldeban right here. You can tell him that he can go. Or no, sorry, you're going to ask for reinforcements, and then you're going to tell him trolls. And then tell him that you're going to do it with or without him. So to find the trolls, we're going to go into this little cave right here to the east. Alright, so now you're going to want to find the troll named Pretty Flower over here. So you're going to talk to her. She's going to tell you that you're not worthy to talk to her. So ask how you can prove it, and she'll tell you to lift the big rock over here. So you're going to go ahead, you're going to show her up, and you're going to lift up the big rock. Good, but she meant for you to lift the troll named Big Rock, is what she really meant, so go over and lift him up instead. Also, you should notice that that big rock is in your inventory. It's actually a really cool thing. You can do that emote where you pick it up wherever you want now if you want to keep it. I kept it, I thought it was pretty funny. But anyways, talk to Pretty Flower, go through all the options. She'll agree to not help you, or sorry, she will not agree to help you, I should say. So after that, took me a while to figure out that I'm not doing it right. So you're going to talk to my arm, who's just a couple steps north. So you want to ask how you can get Pretty Flower to listen, and then ask him which pretty flower he is talking about, and then finally ask for a flower to give to her. I'm pretty sure there's more than one way to go through the dialogue to get the flower, as I did it a little bit differently, but this is the ideal way to get it, I guess. And then say, yeah, like that. I need to give to the warlord. So finally he's going to give you a flower. So now you're going to use the flower on Pretty Flower and tell her that it's a gift from Colonel Grimson. That's going to make her really mad, and now she's going to want to go and kill some Chaos Dwarves. So you are done here. So now you can exit out west of the cave, and then run to the southwest here, and out the cave again. So now to get out of here, you want to stay on the southwestern part of the cave wall, just like that, and you're going to talk to this boat guy and get him to take you across the river. I kind of failed 100 clicks there. Good, now you're going to go to the east across this bridge. And then up north, you're going to find yourself at the tower again where you found Mike for the first time. Good. And now we're going to go to the other side of the palace. So take a shortcut, and you can go to the second floor here, and then just run across the floor here, and then hop straight back down. And you're going to go to the protesters again. So while here, you're going to try and look for Veldaban in the crowd of protesters. I'm kind of failing here, and then I finally found him. Right there. Good, so it's going to be a whole bunch of chat. You're pretty much done the quest. Kind of a cool outcome if you listen to the storyline. I'll let you figure it out when you do the quest. I won't spoil it for you. So they're going to announce the king here as Veldaban. So that's it for that. Here's the final cutscene, and you are done the quest. So I'm just going to summarize the rewards we got from this quest really quick. So for starters, we got 2 quest points, we got 45,000 mining experience, we got 50,000 smithing experience, and 55,000 strength experience. So that's a pretty good chunk of experience in general. We also, if you kept this rock like I did, I think it's really cool. You can keep it, and you can try and throw it on people for fun. Pretty cool emote. It's like the strength cape emote. So if you want to keep that, you can keep it. I did. And then also you got access to new gravestone option. So if you go to the sculptor who is here in Caldergrim, which is just east of the palace, you can go and see him and try to upgrade your gravestone. So I'm going to do that. I'm pretty sure this is the best gravestone you can get in the game. So you can scroll all the way down here, and this is the new one you get, the Royal Dwarven Gravestone. So it lasts for 15 minutes, which is a pretty good chunk of time. It costs 50,000 coins, which is pretty expensive, but go big or go home, right? So I'm going to do that. It might save me in the long run one day. So I got that done. And then finally, the last thing we do is we have access to the lava flow mine. So if we want to go there, you're going to run all the way east in Caldergrim to this quest start sign, right to where we started the quest, I guess. So you can go in here, and this is the lava flow mine. No way I can tell you how to do it with the last few minutes I have here, so this is definitely going to be my next video. I'll put an annotation on this screen right here when it's ready, and hopefully that'll be up within a few days. And this is also how you get the golden mining suit, which gives you 2.5% bonus to mining. Other than that, this is definitely the end of my video. I'm definitely tired of talking, and you're probably tired of listening to me. So I'm going to get out of here. Subscribe for my next video, and I'll see you guys later.